Hi dear friends, click on the like button and the subscribe button, hit the bell icon and don't forget to follow me on Instagram.
Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I am driving which car is it? Mahindra Thar Wanderlust, and as you can see it looks absolutely mind-blowing. Straight away let's get inside, I mean the design, and let's talk about it. So to open the hood you have to do this. I thought, one second, let me close this. I have no intention of opening it again. And it's very hot. You have to lift this thing up, you have to open it from the inside. It gets this 7-slat grill which is very cheap, and this winch which is electronically operated. It will help you pull out anything from anywhere probably. Modified bumper, fog lights, and these headlights, well, they get a corona ring as well as LED elements, and when you actually turn on the indicators this blinks. So that's kind of a cool feature. In fact, let me try it right now. There you see, once again. So the design is absolutely crazy, especially these tires. Now these are 315/75/16, and actually the whole wheel size turns out to be 33 inches, which is kind of mad. Gets a snorkel, and this electric blue color kind of outshines on this car. Just look at it. The wheels are just massive. Hard top roof, and over here you get twin jerry cans, so you can carry fuel in case you get out of fuel, and twin chrome pipes as well. Tailgate mounted spare wheel, aftermarket lights, a rear spoiler, 4-wheel drive badging, a modified bumper at the rear. So in terms of design, this is absolutely mad. Look at it. I mean, how they have actually put the wheel arch over here kind of looks too jugadu to me, but the design language definitely deserves a thumbs up. Even that antenna at the rear, that feels so bad. I mean, bad in the sense it looks so aftermarket. And then there are these auxiliary lights on the roof of this car. Okay, it has auto lock, so yes, a Mahindra Thar with a remote locking, central locking, that seems like a revolution. So you can see the suspension system of this car, and this is a ladder frame chassis. So let's get inside this car. Now please close your eyes because I'm going to attempt to get inside here, and oh god, this is quite a lot of effort. They also have the jack on the hood, so every time you drive this car you can see the jack. Again, kind of a cool feature. Here we are sitting inside the vehicle, and the doors are extremely heavy. So let me turn on this car right away. It's very difficult to actually find the key hole, and the meters actually do a full swipe, and it is turned on to life. There is an aftermarket infotainment system from Pioneer. Thankfully the audio quality is very good, and it's a touchscreen system with a reverse camera as well, but it takes 3 years for it to load. And come on, the image may appear reversed. I don't see any image. What will be reversed? I don't understand. What are they talking? Okay, I have to accept this, then only it will start working. And yeah, the reverse camera isn't working. The air conditioning works decently well, and here we have nothing in the glove box to keep. There's no space. It also gets a power window, electrically operated power window. Actually power windows does mean electric, so yeah, it does get a power window as well. And there is no washer fluid right now, so the wipers, they themselves don't work really well. Quality levels are absolutely pathetic. I don't know what they were thinking while making this car. And the instrument cluster continues to be the same old, which is difficult to see because the steering is positioned in a way it kind of cuts half the instrument cluster. So there is a heads up display here on the right, which is a reflection of what is seen on this particular glass. Again, very jugadu. And it gets Sparco racing seats up front with a 3-point harness. Very difficult to put, but these seats can be moved forward and behind, and they are kind of comfortable. But racing seats in an SUV which doesn't even do 100 kilometers per hour, I don't know what they were really thinking. It also gets a sunroof. Yes, that's right, a sunroof in a Mahindra Thar. Now this is at the rear, so let's do one thing. Let's try and get into the rear seat, but there is a coat hook here, and I don't know who's going to keep the coat here. But overall quality levels are very bad, and everything feels badly put together. There are a ton of panel gaps. The buttons are like really very poor, and this gets central locking, auto door locking and whatnot. And the problem is that once you're in the car, it's, I mean, I'm locked inside right now. Come on, how do I open this thing? Now it should open. No, it's not. So this is kind of stuck. So I am stuck in the car right now, and I must tell you, to access the 4-wheel drive button, that is the lever to shift from 2 high to 4 low or 4 high is so badly placed. Even the cup holders are placed in a position you can't actually reach there. And there is a cubby hole here along with a 12-volt charging socket. There are 2 cup holders here. So in terms of practicality, it still continues to be poor. And this door won't open on the finally we managed to open the door. It just would refuse to open, which is kind of crazy. Now don't worry, this is not a charging socket, it is just another panel gap. I don't know why they made this cut here, but quality levels are really pathetic. So I'll show you one very cool feature about this car, and 1 second, I have to hang on for dear life to show you that particular feature, which is this gull wing door. So yes, it gets a gull wing door and this rubber beading is coming out, but this gull wing door looks very, very cool. Now you would expect me to go into the rear seat, so I can't let you down on those expectations. Let me push this seat all the way ahead. Here we are, and as you can see, there isn't much space, so I'm not even going to try to sit in here. But they're not side facing seats, they're front facing seats. And of course the tailgate doesn't open because of the spare wheel mounted over there. But look at the cool gull wing door. How cool is that? Honestly, this is a very cool car in terms of the way it's designed, the way it looks, and the way it can scare anyone out on the road. Especially these gull wing doors, they are like the party piece of this car. Sadly though, operating anything in this car requires a lot of effort. Whether you're opening the door, whether you're getting inside the rear seat, or any other thing for that matter, there is a lot of muscle required to do each and everything. So now let's start driving. So we are all set to give it the beans here into first gear, revving the motor, and here we go. And it kind of lifts. There's good amount of torque on offer, but oh my goodness, the steering of no Thar I have ever seen in my life ever aligns in the center. It's always pointing one or the other side, and I'm already doing 70 kilometers per hour, 80 kilometers per hour, and here I shift into fourth. And oh my god, there's so much noise, there's so much road noise, there's so much wind noise, there's so much engine noise, and oh lord, there are no brakes on this car. There are absolutely no brakes, and I don't even know when I'm pointing. That's the sad part, because there is absolutely no sort of handling on offer. There is a ton of body roll. However, the ride quality is good, although a little bouncy, and you know, as I'm trying to turn, I'm going from one lane to another. So there are no mechanical changes as such. Still uses the same 2.5 liter motor, which produces 105 horses and 247 Newton meters of torque, matched to an extremely notchy shifting gearbox. And the clutch is also on the heavier side, but it feels very soggy. So once you release the clutch, you can't feel a thing. I mean, it kind of feels like, you know, the clutch is extremely soggy, or maybe probably the clutch is gone completely. But the view ahead of driving this car is just something else. So, you know, you see everyone. In fact, I can see the roof of the Duster. That's the kind of driving position it has. And I'm full on the throttle. It is pulling quite well lower down, so turbo lag is very well contained. However, this isn't a car to drive out on the highway. I don't even know why I have ventured onto the highway with this vehicle, but never mind. Let's downshift to second gear and rev it. Come on, give me all you got. One to last. Should I corner? Should I corner? Should I corner? Oh my god, I made it through the corner. I made it through the corner. Oh my god, there's another corner. Ton of body roll, ton of body roll. Second gear, pulling it completely, and almost 4,500 RPM. Before that, I chicken out completely, and again I give it the beans. I'm out of beans actually. This car is just crazy. But honestly, it is how the driving position which really impresses. So commanding, you can actually see everything, and whatever this stick is lying in the front, that also looks so cool. So there's a heads up display over here which tells you the speed, because naturally you can't see the speed here, because most of the time the steering would be overlapping it, as the steering is never aligned in the center. So nobody will align a Mahindra Thar for you. At least if the Mahindra dealers themselves can't do it, then don't expect anyone else to do so. Ride quality is kind of jittery. Well, I said earlier that it is decent enough, but honestly it is kind of jittery at lower speeds, but it kind of flattens out as you increase the pace of this car. But unfortunately there's no pace to increase. Come on, baby, give me what you got. So as I'm entering the tunnel, I am wondering, can I actually do 60 kilometers per hour? Well, that's a lot of speed, bro, for the tunnel in a Mahindra Thar Wanderlust. Can't see a thing, although outside of the tunnel I can see everything because of the driving position, and there is something parked right in the center. Genius. Come on, second gear, give me the power. Heads up display is also gone to sleep right now. I'm actually overtaking cars, which is like a revolutionary thing for me right now. But NVH levels are not there. This engine actually sounds like a complete tractor, and because of the massive tires, it's even slowed down further. So 0 to 100 kilometers per hour takes around 5-7 years. Actually, it should take around 30 to 35 seconds. We will strap on the V-box to it and check it. Maybe I've put the timing in, just check it. Oh no, we didn't even reach 100 kilometers per hour. The V-box refused to do 100 kilometers per hour reading because it does, I think, 90 kilometers per hour down a slope or down a cliff. Probably I should strap on a V-box and, you know, take a 0 to 100 over there. Why can't they make more refined engines? Poor NVH can hear each and everything around. In fact, I think there is no roof in this car because everything can be heard inside the cabin. This car does require a lot of effort. I kid you not, I have lost 6 kgs of weight while driving and increased my muscles by half an inch. So it is working for me quite well. Yeah, the wipers also feel like a jugaad. And there is the RC390 which just blasted past with a sports exhaust. Come on, where is the power? Look at the shake on the steering. Look at the shake. Almost reaching the 4,700 RPM red line, and the steering shakes like crazy. So the big question is, should you buy a Mahindra Thar and make it a Wanderlust? Well, if you're wandering and if you're lustful, then probably you should. But honestly, you shouldn't, because for the price, rupees 20 lakhs, honestly, there are better ways to spend rupees 20 lakhs on a Mahindra Thar, or on any car for that matter, which is modified, doesn't do 100 kilometers per hour comfortably. However, this car does attract a lot of attention out on the road. People stop to click, people stop to gaze at it. So in terms of appeal, this is right there. However, in terms of practicality, comfort and usability, performance, ride, handling, braking, it has nothing to offer, absolutely nothing to offer. So if you already have a Thar and if you want to make it even more kick-ass, because the Thar in its stock form is also quite kick-ass, I don't understand why the sound, the horn of this car is so bad. And oh my god, I am stuck. I am absolutely stuck. Best thing is, when you're stuck, just stop the car. Let everybody also stop along with you, and you everyone. Here we go. Come on, give me the power. And oh my goodness, what am I doing? Speed breakers don't care a shit. Whoopsie. Actually, I should care a shit. This is scary as scary can be. And another corner, I go from one lane to another, which is kind of crazy. Give me some more power, please, Wanderlust. So to conclude, I would say that if you're looking to buy a car for rupees 20 lakhs, including modifications, then the Thar Wanderlust could be an option if you want to attract a lot of attention, or probably you already have a Thar and you want to modify it. Mahindra Customization, oh my goodness, I got into 5th gear. Mahindra Customization can offer a lot to you, like they have a ton of options. But if you don't have a Thar, well, you're lucky, and then probably you should consider buying another car which is kind of more sorted, because this one is very old, unsafe, and lacks performance as well. But in terms of eyeballs, nothing even comes close to the Thar Daybreak. At rupees 20 lakhs, I don't think any other car can attract the kind of attention this particular vehicle does. And there was the, I just said Daybreak, it is the Wanderlust, not the Daybreak. How do you expect me to remember Wanderlust or Daybreak or whatever Mahindra likes to call their cars? Because I am so scared driving this car. I don't know if I'm going to corner, which lane I am going to end up at. So that's it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up, that's the like button, and also subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys hopefully in the next one if I'm able to make it back in this car. Considering the body roll, I think I should just call a truck and put it on it and let everyone admire the beauty of the Wanderlust. Bye bye.